Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And just a chamber of commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Chopper foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Sale playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead off the home half. For the 2nd. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here comes the first pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the 1st strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play 3rd, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 66.
One away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 0-1 on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down. Here's Brian Dozier now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is skied into short left center. Bradley is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number one.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts to the track. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a throw behind the runner at third. Runner back standing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
2 balls and a strike to count. Turner on third with 2 out. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach here?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4. Here's Mookie Betts. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
In now is Yasiel Puig. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and headed for third. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Towards second. But this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find them. Themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Dozier moving to his left, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Ready once again, Brian Dozier has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kike Hernandez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Dozier leads off first with 1 away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Pedroia, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
so here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Bradley. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, he's what's known as a feast or famine type hitter, striking out a lot, but with enough power to go yard at any time. Well, guess what? Dinner is served because he just launched that one.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So digging in now, Austin Barnes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 LA. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, 0-2 on his line thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Turner. And that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Dozier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The tag, and he is out, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting,
Into the box, Justin Turner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Manny Machado tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Nunez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping in, number 13. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave him. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, a huge out number 2 here at the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. There's a strike. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now.
Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Dozier at third. Hernandez over at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 out, nobody on. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Machado is there. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
5-0 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw earns the victory on the mound. Chris Sale racked up 15 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers.